Hey, Abel.
Yes.
Is there any way you can we can get a picture with Golovkin for our blog?
You know, I don't even know where he's at now. I think they left me. But,
Waiting on
He's
you.
giving interview for HBO.
oh, is that what he's doing?
Yeah.
I hope they didn't leave me, but I know I won't tell them.
Are you going to use the, let's say, different tactics, let's say? No?
No, we don't.
Is the Gennady going to be as open as against Brook with the Jacobs? Will be the same
No,
way?
different opponents present different problems. With Brook, there was no threat. So Golovkin wanted to put on a show, first of all, but wanted to make sure that people enjoyed the fight, one, and he didn't really feel like Brook could hurt him. With Jacobs, it's obvious with 29 knockouts out of 32 fights that he can punch. So depending on what happens in the first couple rounds, Golovkin will see if Jacobs is a threat. If he's not a threat, then hopefully we can get him out of there. But he won't be reckless, if that's what you're asking.
Have you already, let's say, chosen, sparring partners for the?
I use the same sparring partners for almost every camp.
Which guys?
I have Julius Jackson that will be coming to camp.
Chef?
I have Paul Mendez from up north. I have Keith McNeil from Alabama. Keandre
Gibson?
No, I think it's Keandre Lattimore or Leatherwood. I'm sorry, Leatherwood from Alabama also. So John Jackson's always coming to coming to camp also. So they're all guys. They're all just like Danny. They can punch. So it's just a matter of getting Golovkin in the right frame of mind. Now he's focused because this guy's a threat. In the past with Brook, like I said, he didn't feel like Brook was that much of a threat, so it was a little different kind of fight for him.
What's your prediction, let's say? 7 rounds?
You know what? I think that the guy that lands the first shot is going to win the first significant shot because they're both good finishers. They're both, if one of them gets you hurt, they're going to put you out. Like Jacobs proved that with Quillen, and obviously we've seen that with Golovkin. But I think Golovkin, I don't think the fight goes past the 8th round.
Do you see this as a bigger threat, let's say, than when you face David Lemieux, who's a puncher?
Absolutely. David Lemieux was a plotter. David Lemieux was a guy with big, heavy hands, but
slow feet.
But just wasn't the IQ. Like as you heard me say, I think it was here, it was in the back. The difference in the IQ of David Lemieux and Jacobs is immense. So we have to be cognizant of the fact that he's got not only a history of great amateur history, but also as a pro. He's been able to outwit a lot of the guys. Lemieux did it with raw strength and power. Danny's done it with brains.
Abel, a lot of times I see Gennady throw this left hook. He throws it from all different angles, like the one he hit Rubio with. It was like coming down. Is he hitting it with the side of his fist, or is he?
He's actually trying for that shot. He's actually trying to hit him with this area. But I like for them to throw it like this because I don't like for them to hurt their thumbs. Mm-hmm. But my favorite fighter of all time was a guy named Alexis Arguello, and Arguello used his left hand, and like I like to use my guys to use their left hand in a lot of different ways. So.
Different angles,
he practices from different angles. We practice it in the gym from different stances, different angles, different leads, let's just say. And yeah, whatever presents itself. He saw that Rubio had his hands up, so he couldn't hit him in the chin. So
go over
it's still legal. It's still a legal shot.
Yeah, and you know what? Triple G reminds me so much of Chavez Sr. when I see him in the ring. I don't know if he does with you, but when I watch him, the way he methodically breaks people down and then takes them out in the 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th round reminds me so much of him.
Yeah, when I first took him on, I showed him a video of Chavez versus Rosario.
Oh, yeah?
And I told him that I promised him that if he gave me 3 years, that I would convert him into this kind of fighter, except the difference would be that he has the power to knock people out with a body shot. And Chavez was more of a
break it down.
Wore you down.
Yeah.
And I've tried to mold him in the Chavez mold. Yes, absolutely.
And that was the one thing about Chavez. He had a long winning streak, over 80 wins, and then he ran into Frankie Randall. Yeah. And Frankie Randall gave him some trouble in the ring, got frustrated mentally. Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's why this fight is dangerous. That's why this fight, now that we're getting to this level, obviously everybody has seen Golovkin and everybody has got tape on Golovkin and everybody is trying to dissect Golovkin. And Danny has got the tools to be able to do it. Whether he can handle the strength and the power and the pressure from Golovkin is what remains to be seen.
But in this fight, you do not want Gennady to square straight up and take flush shots like you did.
Absolutely not. This is a real threat,
Yeah.
And because he's a real threat, Golovkin is very focused. Golovkin was in camp in November and he didn't have a fight. Started camp on the 2nd of the day after New Year's. He was in camp that Monday. We've had this to do, but he's going directly back to camp on Thursday when we get back.
Thanks, Abel.